This episode is a Patreon exclusive. You might be thinking to yourself, what are they doing uploading on a Thursday? This is what we do every single week on Patreon. Every Thursday you get an extra hour-long episode for $5 a month. And what I've done here is I've mashed up that hour-long episode into a little mini version so you get a feel for what the vibe's like on Patreon. So if you like today's episode, please go sub to Patreon. Helps us out, helps keep the lights on, but otherwise enjoy the episode. Oh yeah, and links in the description.
Coming up on Relatables.
Like a guy will admit to you like, oh, I had a great night. I would love to do it again. But what he's saying is, I really like having sex with you.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
I think so too. And, that's completely right.
Jake and Artie, the Relatables party. Relatable.
You are listening to
Relatables, baby.
Welcome back, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in once again, Patreon.
Honest time, guys. Honest time. Secret time.
We're going to be honest.
We're going to be honest with them.
I don't know.
We preach honesty. Transparency is hot. We preach transparency is hot.
I wanted to use the power of editing.
The power of editing. But we feel like you guys may have a little guess because there was going to be no marathon update at the start of this one because this is a pre-recording because I am actually, while you're listening to this, I am in Canada. Living it up.
Yeah, he's flying over there, leaving me for 3 weeks. It's going to be a tough time.
It's going to be great.
Yeah,
whatever. It's going to be great.
Whatever. But the episodes aren't going to change.
No, we didn't want to miss any.
We're pre-recording for our baddies.
And we didn't want to do that thing where you know how some people, I could bring a mic and connect it to my fucking computer and we do it to the phone. I was just like, that doesn't seem...
No,
you need to be here.
And it looks shit. Like it sounds average as fuck.
And we got Jack here.
Yes.
Jack, say hi.
Hello.
Jack's here.
Yeah.
So,
what's his actual name? Like, I've been thinking, like, for him. Do we call him like a production man?
Jack's been sitting behind like the computer. He's got a mic so he can chime in. He sits behind all like the techie stuff.
Yeah. What name do you want, Jack?
Producer.
We got
Jade Games.
Jade Games.
Jade Games.
Producer. We got like creepy
It's
uncle.
Yeah, it's uncle.
Uncle.
Mummy, daddy, and uncle.
Yeah, pretty much is.
Pretty soon, if we get more Patreon members, we'll have a fourth camera and we'll be on Jack the whole time. So
yeah, we can't afford that right now.
We can't afford it. But yeah, so we wanted to pre-record for you.
But first up, we actually had a little story time. No, what would you call it? A little game.
I would call this like hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals. These were fun last time we did it. We did it on Patreon last time too, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. We did. Or if we didn't, but it was funny. We did the one where it was like, your wife's been kidnapped.
Yeah.
She's 30 minutes away. It's a nice warm night. Do you listen to music? Jack, actually, did you hear that?
No.
So, okay, I'll quickly do it to Jack. Okay, your wife's been kidnapped. She's 30 minutes away. You're going to pick her up. All right? It's a nice warm summer's night. Your windows are down. Do you listen to music for the 30-minute drive?
Yes.
Didn't even think about it.
That was instant.
What song?
Long, boring drive.
What song?
Nice for what?
Nice for what?
Or fast car or something.
You got a bet. Yeah. That's a good one.
So, you're about to run a 5K. No, let's start it with, you've had a really good day. You've prepped your food really good. You've gone to run a 5K. You're a kilometer in. You're feeling really fucking good, right?
Yeah.
And you're feeling good. You think you're trying to get a PB. Mid-run, you get a call from your girlfriend. And she says, I've got a flat tire. Can you come fix it for me? She's on the side of the road. You've got 4 kilometers left and you're feeling good. Do you finish the 5-kilometer race? This is your PB. I'm talking. And the first kilometer is like a good time for you.
So I'm a kilometer in. So my options are finish, but I'm doing 4 more.
It's about 20
or
minutes.
I turn around and I only do 1 more. She's got a flat tire. So I'm on the phone. Where is she? Where's her flat tire?
She's
Where
like
is
half
she?
an hour away.
She's half an hour away. No, but where is she? She's on the side of the road.
Just side of the road. Fuck. Nothing too dangerous though. She's to the other side of the road, safe. Cars protected.
Oh, that's actually so fucking hard. Oh shit. I would be like, okay, I would want to finish my run. I'd really, really want to finish my run. But I think I'd turn around.
Really?
I think I'd have to turn around because I'm also not going to be on the phone like, I'm a kilometer into this 5K and like, I'm doing good. Do you mind if I just finish this?
No, she's like, hey, what are you doing? You're like, oh, kilometer in, I'll talk to you later.
I would just not answer.
Yeah. I think you have to go pick it up.
What would you do?
Yeah, I think you have to. I'd feel too guilty not doing it.
Shit. Jack?
Yeah, I'd probably go pick her up.
Yeah.
Jack wouldn't be running 5K.
I'll get 200 meters in and turn around for McDonald's.
Okay, here's Jack's scenario. You've said you're at the pub for 4 beers with your mates, all right?
Yeah.
You're 2 beers deep. You've got 2 more to go. She calls you. She's got a flat tire. If you have 2 more beers, you can't drive. But if you could go now. Because you've only had 2 beers, you can drive.
Call NRMA.
Roadside assistance.
Actually, to be fair, while I'm running, I'm like, why do you want? I don't know how to change a fucking tire. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Well,
I
they're
do,
gonna
but
get there.
we could
and call
figure it
someone.
yeah, you get there and you're gonna call someone anyway. Because
we had to do it in, where did we do it? In Crescent Head. Were you with us? No.
I had to do one. I don't remember doing one in Crescent Head, but I had to do one in.
You did one on the beach.
I did one on the beach. I remember getting
That was
there and
bad.
I had to somehow prop it up on the sand, but luckily there was just this. It was weird. There was this perfect piece of timber right next to my car where I parked.
No,
and I
tell
was
you
like,
why the
"Oh."
beach worked really well is because you could dig under your tire.
Yeah. I propped it up and then I just dug under.
Yeah, so you could just push it right on.
But I don't know if I ever did it properly. But that wheel never fell off. So. And I sold the car and it's all good. Oh, funny. But okay, I got one more. This was like a popular one that I just wanted to say to you.
Yeah.
This was just like a random one. Okay. You kiss your girlfriend now for $10,000 or the most attractive girl in the world for $1 million.
I've seen this. What's the fucking answer? I kiss my girlfriend and I get $1,010,000 because she's the most attractive
You're
girlfriend in the
a
world.
smart dude, you are. You're a smart dude.
Let's go.
Green flags all from Monty over here.
That's right.
Fucking hell.
Who's the most attractive girl in the world?
My girlfriend.
Seeing if I can get you out.
Should have just been like, your girlfriend.
All right, that's good. You want to jump in the epi?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, up next is Dilemas. Let's jump straight into it. How do guys not get attached? Sorry, just had to scream that out. Sorry. How do guys not get attached? Sorry, just had to scream that out. Hi, my favorite boys. I met this guy a couple of months ago and we had a one-night stand. It was the most amazing night. He was so sweet and loving. He also told me in the morning that he had a great time and he didn't want to leave. My thoughts was that he was probably a fuckboy. I had never expected to see him again. But then I randomly met him again. He'd invited me over another night together and it was lovely, just as our first night was. He wanted me to stay and again and told him that the night was so great, but I had to leave and I haven't heard from him since. My question is, what is a guy's thoughts after 2 nights like this? I can't stop thinking about our other nights and I wish I could see him again. Does he ever think about me? I mean, we had a really great time and I know he feels the same way. Why don't guys get attached? How does he not get attached?
Fucking good question. I don't know. Maybe he's just been on. I'm gonna say, okay. You had one night together, great night.
Yeah.
He said he had a great night, and then you didn't talk until you met again on another night out,
Yeah, and he said come back.
and then you went back home together again. But after that, you haven't spoken.
Yeah.
I think it's because they were just nights out. Like he probably thinks that you don't want anything, and he probably doesn't want anything.
I don't think so.
Like a guy will admit to you, like, "Oh, I had a great night. I would love to do it again." But what he's saying is, "I really like having sex with you. Let's do it again."
I think so too. And that's completely right.
Yeah, guys just don't get attached like that.
Especially his mindset. We're so simple. Like my mindset, I'm going out to have fun.
Yeah.
I meet a girl and I have sex with her.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that's all it is. I had fun sex. I'm not
Yeah.
thinking this girl could be my girlfriend.
yeah.
I'm just thinking, oh, sex was that was good. Let's do it again.
Well, here's okay. Ready? Okay, guys, while having sex, we don't gain feelings while having sex or gain feelings while being with the person, but to a girl, they do. So the reason that you have stronger feelings than him is because that's how you, as a female, feel. Like that's how you gain feelings. Whereas a guy gains feelings when he's away from you, but you guys only slept together. So basically he didn't spend time with you where he's like, oh, I like to just spend time with her.
Yeah.
All he thinks of you is, right, like this is bad, but like right now, you only know him for sex and he only knows you for sex, but because of the way guys and girls are, you gained feelings and he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It's
So-
just, it's sad that it's like that.
So next time you bump into him on a night out, you don't have sex with him.
The old cuddle
You
technique.
say the old cuddle technique. You tell him, "No, I'm not having sex," but then the next day you try and hang out with him for the full day. You trap him.
Yeah, you trap him.
Trap him.
Trap him.
You try and see if
Say you have
if he
sex
likes
with him
you.
and get back and be like, "Oh, I'm actually not feeling it tonight." Just cuddle. He'll be horny.
I'm on my period.
He'll be horny, and next
Yeah.
day go get coffee,
Yeah.
breakfast, or they'll turn into a nice walk, then lunch,
Yeah.
then afternoon tea, and then you're in love.
Yeah, exactly. Just
A long
just say,
walk.
I got a heavy flow.
Yeah.
Bloodbath down there. You don't want none of this.
Scares most boys off.
You don't want none of this, mate.
Uh,
All right. Update for daddy. Maybe for a Dilemas or Patreon episode, you may want to just read this and make it a Cliff Notes version. Don't know what that means. Hey, fellas. So, update time. It's kind of long one. You said to come back with an update if anything were to happen. Or if I grew a set and made a move. Well, Miss 32-year-old just did that. Little refresher. Dilemma was me having a thing for my old housemate who moved out and if I should make a move or not. Jake was for it, Oddie was against it.
I remember this.
He was young.
Yeah.
She's 32 and he was like 21.
yeah.
Okay, so story
don't
goes.
shit where you eat.
Yeah, Oddie was like, I was like, she could have fallen in love, and Oddie was like, fuck no, you can't. You only fell in love with him because you were there with him. You were forced to be in the same room as him. So story goes, I did the general snap to my friends. He replied. He was back visiting town for a friend's birthday. I pretty much pestered him to catch up because I hadn't seen him for a while. I met up with him and was just going to drop him off to where he was staying, but thought, fuck it. Asked him if he wanted to come over and watch a movie. He didn't say no, so I just drove home. Wait a second, but did he say yes? He just didn't answer, so you're like, fuck it, you come with me. Okay, whatever. Went to my room and chucked the TV on, picked a movie. Laying there, I thought, do I or don't I make a subtle move? Subtle move it was. I placed his arm around me just to cuddle up into him. I left it at that for some time. I could hear his heart beating a lot faster after some time of just laying there. Again, subtle movements from both of us, but no one making the move. So I did. I looked up to him and pulled his face to mine and kissed him. The kiss was reciprocated and then some. I don't think I need to spell out what happened, because it happened. Was just as good as I imagined it would be. Afterwards is where it kind of got a bit shitty though. He left not long afterwards. I drove him back to his car. We discussed what had just occurred and I admitted it was something I'd wanted for some time, to which he knew. He knew pretty much since he moved out that I have had feelings for him. I asked a bunch of questions and he answered honestly. He admits he didn't exactly regret it, but kinda did, which confused me. He wanted to stay as friends, set clear boundaries, and it wouldn't happen again, and would rather we have a friendship over a relationship, which I can respect. I was okay with this, as I guess it gave me some form of closure, and I wasn't left ghosted like I have been in the past by guys. A week has passed, and I don't know if he's still processing what happened or just wants to distance himself from me. We've not directly spoken, which actually sucks because he's not a friend I want to lose. And to reiterate, it's not a guy best friend situation. So, new dilemma. Should I message him and ask if everything is okay between us or just give him time until he eventually replies to me?
I hate to say it.
I
think I was right.
I'm so sorry, but I think Oddie was right as well.
Thank you.
I said do something, you did something, and then you said don't do something, and this happened.
This is what I knew what was happening. Thanks for getting back to us.
Oh, no.
I'm just going to gloat.
Girl, I say message him. Yes, go for it.
This is always what happens. You can't tempt a guy with sex and thinking this is everything you're ever going to want.
Wait, okay. We need to go deeper on this. If you're listening to this 32-year-old, as of right now, all we know you as is 32-year-old because we can't see the names it gets. It's all anonymous in the Dilemas thing. So
how long ago was this?
Initially, like ages and ages ago, we did the first one.
When was this one?
I don't know, bro. I need to look at the numbers because there's like 400 in there.
Yeah, hopefully she's still a Patreon member.
Surely, okay. Pretty please, if you're a Patreon member, can you
message us and we'll get you on the phone.
Can you message us a direct message on Patreon? Let us know that you're the 32-year-old, all right? We need some sort of proof. I don't know how to get proof. We don't want anyone random doing it, but we need to get you on the phone.
Yeah.
We need to talk this out. We need all the details because I'm still on your side, all right? I'm glad you did what you did because you do have some closure, but he just, yeah.
You
I don't
can't.
know.
It's like dangling a carrot in front of a reindeer.
Yeah,
He's
to be
gonna.
fair-
He's gonna bite. But
To be fair, you can't be mad at him. Look, okay. Hold up, you can be mad at him.
he shouldn't have had sex with her.
Yeah, because he said he admitted that he knew she had feelings for him.
and he knew he didn't want anything more than friends.
And all he wanted was sex.
Also, I don't know if I should say this. This friendship's not going anywhere.
Oh, you can't be friends,
No,
girl.
no.
You can't have sex with each other and then be friends.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I'm fucking right.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You were cutthroat.
What?
You were so cutthroat when you said it though, and I was
I-
like, fuck.
This is why, surely most people know this. You don't listen to your dad with relationship advice. You listen to your mum. Like, what the fuck? Your dad's obviously going to tell you to go have sex, and then I'm going to be responsible and tell you what you don't want to hear.
But she said it was as good as she imagined. So
Like,
maybe she got some good sex.
I think there's still a couple of good takeaways from it. You had some good sex. You got closure, although it's just going to be a bit of a heartbreak again. It's better
The
than
age gap, it's like a 10-year age gap nearly,
it's
isn't
better
it?
than like this. What you imagine? You're 20. How old was he?
I think he was 21, 22.
20,
It was
20,
about a 10-year
20
age
you're
gap.
22. This hot 32-year-old says all these things, picks you up, does fucking everything for you. Takes you
She's like, you want to go watch a movie?
in
You
my
go into
bed,
her room.
In her room, she puts your arm around her. You're like, this is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life.
You're thinking the whole time, my friends are never going to believe this. Ever.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky though, because I remember how I said on the first date, like a girl leaned in for a kiss and I kissed her back because I didn't know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of like you
And you knew you didn't like her.
Yeah,
Or you didn't dislike her, but like you just knew you didn't want anything.
as the guy, like if a girl's doing all that, he'd reciprocated the kiss. If a girl kissed me and then I'm kissing her, I'm in her bed, like
You hear that, everybody?
I'm turned
You
on.
hear this? Oddie's a trash dude.
No, I'm saying this is what men do.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in this situation, a girl put her arm around you, she kisses you, and you like, oh, you're horny. You kiss her back, you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have sex now.
I'm guilty of breaking up with the girl and hanging out with her again, and then her making a move, and I had sex with her, even though we were broken up, and I know I didn't want to get back together.
Yeah,
Which is
It's
like a bad thing to do.
That's why you shouldn't be in the situation where sex is there. You should have had that conversation before you had sex, I think.
Probably, actually, yeah.
Like not being in a situation where it's bed romantic, Netflix is playing. He knew what you wanted.
All right.
And he gave it to you. But
Well, if you're listening to this, please direct message, Patreon. We'll see it. We need to get in contact.
yeah.
We need to get in contact. Alrighty, guys, we got boy logic. Okay?
Don't have to explain that.
Don't have to explain it.
Two,
Boy,
2 + 2 equals the gym.
2 beers equals 1 beer. Yeah. Oh, no, what would you do? You'd be like, I'm going to have 1 beer equals 6 beers.
Yeah. That's boy math.
Boy logic is having a dry face on Thursday and being annoyed because I put moisturizer on Monday. I do that all the time.
Around your lips?
I get so pissed off. I'm like, I actually have a call out to all the skincare companies out there.
Why?
Because as soon as I start moisturizing, that's when my face gets dry.
Yeah.
Before I started moisturizing.
No, that's what they do.
Before I started moisturizing, never got a dry face.
This is what you got to you got to do, like a phase where you don't go moisturize for like a month, and it'll go back to you'll get natural oils back. Because I used to do it on my body. My body would get heaps dry. I'm like, what the fuck? This never
Yeah.
happened. So I stopped moisturizing my body.
I never moisturize my
But I
body.
moisturize my face. That's because I get oily skin though. You don't get oily skin. You should just stop moisturizing for like a week. It'll go really dry, and then back to normal. Your oils will come out.
Right, I only moisturize after I shave.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's like
That's
good for you.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, boy logic. Walking around the gym counts as cardio.
I remember one time when I was working at a bar and I was talking to one of our mates, Harry, and I was talking about how I was doing a cut.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, so I just like did cardio this morning in the gym, and he's like, what'd you do for cardio? And I was like, oh, I just went for a walk on the beach. He goes, that's not cardio. I was like, yeah, it is. I got my steps in, bro. I was like, yeah, it is. Don't fucking take that away from me. Boy logic. Eating a meal out of the pot I cooked it in so there's less dishes to clean.
Oh, I love doing that.
I'll eat off a chopping board quite often too.
A chopping board's good. When I make a wrap, I'll just eat out of the aluminium foil.
Oh.
Don't put it on a plate, so I don't have to wash the plate
Yeah.
up.
I also, one of the best things you can do is just walk outside and eat something outside.
Yeah.
You don't need a dish. You don't need nothing.
Exactly. And best thing's like eating boy logic, eating an apple and just throwing it off the balcony.
Dude, rotten leftovers in the fridge, go straight into the yard for the rabbits. We have so many turkeys and rabbits around here.
The rats. Boy logic. 30 grams of protein in a meal makes it healthy.
Facts. I still, for some reason, need at least 30 grams.
Yeah.
For me to feel like it's a meal.
Exactly.
Like I could eat 1,000 calories worth of crumpets, but if it doesn't have 30 grams of protein, I'm like, that's not a meal. That was a snack.
I can't just eat carbs. Like, you need some
No
protein.
fucking way. Boy logic. If one of our friends tells us that him and his girlfriend split up, we just are like, we tell him we're sorry, but we don't ask him what happened, and it drives girls crazy.
Oh, really? We don't, do we? I didn't even realize that drives them crazy.
We just say like, oh, you know, yep, sorry about that. And then your girlfriend will be like, oh, why'd they break up? And you're like, oh, I didn't ask.
I don't know. Like, I don't care. Should we care?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just there for my mate. I'm like, yeah.
I feel like
I'm there
he'll tell
for-
me if he wants to.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
If he wants to, like, advice or something. Otherwise, I'm not going to be like, oh, why'd you break it? Because they love
I
tea.
agree.
They love tea.
Girls love the tea.
They want...
And they're not asking us what happened because they care about our friend. They're asking us because they just want to know the tea.
Who cheated on who?
Exactly, yeah. They just want to know who did who wrong.
Boy logic. Yelling at a TV counts as therapy.
Oops, me again. Sorry to cut it short. There's an extra 10 minutes of Boy Logic over on Patreon. You know what to do.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again to another Patreon episode.
We've got another motivational finish for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Jack Q. Yeah.
The lead up, baby.
Are you ready? Are you grinding?
You better be grinding.
Are you grinding?
You only get one chance.
You only get one chance to fuck a 21-year-old.
Yes, so do it.
Let's go. Shoot your shot, baby.
It might not always work.
Do you love him? Shoot your shot.
Get your heart broken. See what happens.
Get your heart broken. Get into the gym. Use it as pre-workout. Get
that-
a big ass fucking booty.
Booty. Booty. Booty.
I bet I come out with a mean. I bet I do this shit for the fam, cause this shit bigger than me. Big color stones in my infinity lane, and in the factory masterpiece. I call him twin, could that be my brother? We got the same roller, he matching me. Nah, for real.
Water on me like the sun of sun, carrots, some pointers. All these commas, I want fun, me go gunners.
Thanks, everybody.
I'm puffed. Thanks, guys.
See
Love
ya.
you.
Yo, I'm hyped after that. You know what to do. If you made it this far, I don't need to say it again. Sub to Patreon. Otherwise, we love you. See ya.